I got I picked up Hunter. Wow, wow. The premise for Rambo 5, the Savage Hunt.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I was reading it and I had to put it down to go back and reread First Blood Part 2 because First Blood Part 2 is about 9 hours also, and it's completely different, almost completely different than the movie First Blood Part 2. And Rambo 3 is even more different. So I had to put down Hunter to go and read those other two. But let's just say from the prologue alone for what Sly wanted to do with Rambo 5, like the original plan with the sci-fi element.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. That, this book I think was written in 1992. And when you read it, you don't even have to pretend that you're reading Rambo because it is Rambo, right from the get-go, you know?
What happens at the end of the book?
Well, I think the thing that makes it really easier, too, also, is, you know how in Rambo 4 they call him the boatman all the time?
Yeah.
What's cool about that is, in that movie, you only hear them call Rambo Rambo one time, when the guy comes to ask him to go find the missionaries. So, in this book, it was easy because everyone calls the main character's name is Nathaniel Hunter, but everybody calls him Hunter. So it's very easy to get into that mindset of Hunter, boatman. You know, Rambo usually always has some kind of nickname. And the prologue, the book opens up with there's a helicopter flying over, and someone saying something like, that boy dies in 9 hours. So, or 4 hours or something like that. So there's right off the bat, there's something big at risk. And this little boy is walking with his parents. And it's ironic. The subtext matter of this is ironic because I've been doing a lot of looking into blood moon phenomena over the last couple of months.
Yeah.
It falls right into the Book of Enoch. It falls right into that sort of thing. So this little boy, I guess he's 5 years old, or maybe 4 years old, is with his parents, and the parents look back. 1 minute he's there, they look back again, the kid's gone. So the kid gets lost in the woods somewhere, and it's winter, or it's just coming up to winter time. So it's really, really cold, and it's in the mountains. It's pretty high up. And so we get this cop who's radioing back and forth to different search parties. They brought in tons of search parties. Nobody's found nothing.
Yes.
So right off the bat in my head, that sparked a lot of the missing 411 Bigfoot type of thing. It really reminded me of that. So I was even though in my head I knew it wasn't going to go that way at first, it really set me up to be interested in the story. So the boy gets lost. The cop, there's a sheriff, and he's sitting there, and he's trying to he's waiting for somebody. He's trying to figure out what to do, and he's contacting the different search parties, and then this truck pulls up, and the truck door opens, and this Hunter guy gets out. And he's got this big wolf. It's like a gigantic wolf with him that he rescued. He rescued the wolf as a puppy, and he never trained it, but they just had this mutual understanding.
Yeah.
So the guy steps out, and I swear to God, it was that scene where Rambo First Blood Part 2, when he gets out of the helicopter and goes up to Erickson. Exactly. Same clothes. Hair, the same. Everything the same. Mannerisms the same. How Rambo is very guarded the same. Everything exactly the same. And then...
So, when he gets out the helicopter and he says, hey, he goes, boss.
Oh no, in the beginning, you know when he goes to meet Murdoch, and he's got the red shirt and the jeans?
Oh yeah.
So exactly like that. And then get this is amazing. This is what sealed the deal for me, was the guy's okay, we got 3 hours until we lose the light. And then Hunter knows that in 3 hours, even though he's like the best tracker on the planet, in 3 hours, if he loses that light, that kid's gone. There's no way he's going to be able to find that kid. So he's like, he starts getting ready to go out and find the kid. And I shit you not, he has clothes, he made clothes, and he puts the clothes on while he's there. He made clothes that resembles exactly the tunic from First Blood. You know, the tunic that he makes out of the tarp?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But it's all made of like this special kind of leather. And it's got like this double hood stuff on it. So it's like right away you go back to like the Rambo from First Blood. And he's just running through like the forest, you know, double tracking, triple tracking. He finds the kid, puts the kid in his tunic, brings the kid back. Then there's like a scene where they're talking and you know, he's pretty much saying like, you know, all these people, you're like one of the wealthiest guys in the world, you live so secluded away from everyone else, but you're still always the first one to go save these people. And in my head it registers like making the comparison. It brings me back to that Rambo trying to redeem himself quality from the last one. So I was like, that's fantastic. And then you meet the bad guy. And as all perfect bad guys, they think they're the good guy, right? Until they go bad. And these guys found a, what the hell was the name of it? They found this prehistoric, kind of like a saber-tooth, kind of, but more like a wolf. And they were trying to come up with this genetically modified soldier formula. And in the end, the guy did it on himself as a last resort because they were going to shut him down. And he starts transforming into half man, half creature, prehistoric creature, which also goes back to the Book of Enoch. I'm actually writing something about that for Stephen right now, about in, I think Matthew 24:32 or something like that, where it says, in the last days, as in the day of Noah, it will be in the last days of man, referencing to like all the Anunnaki and Nephilim and stuff like that. So you meet the bad guy, and he just doesn't give a fuck. He's just like ripping people's heads off, everything, you know? So then the police go to find this one guy, and that guy refers them to the Hunter guy. Then they go to Hunter's house, and he's telling them what's up with all the photography, all the photos they took of all the dead bodies. He can kind of figure out what's going on. And they're all freaked out because of the wolf. They don't like the wolf. They don't want to be in the same room as the wolf. So then they do the mission. They're like, okay, we're going to go out to Alaska. We're going to track this thing down. And the last page, the last page I read, the last sentence was something like, Hunter installs his Bowie. So at the last minute, he's got all this equipment, and he's like, I'm not going to use any of it. I'm just going to use my knife and this. And the knife, exactly like First Blood. All the stuff in the knife, puts the compass on, bam, puts it in the sheath. That's as far as I got. And I was like, no wonder why Sly wanted to use that book. It's exactly like Rambo.
But would you reckon he would play that? Because it's like a prehistoric creature in there anyway. It's going to be like the fourth Indiana Jones film, isn't it?
Yeah. I think in one way it would be far-fetched, but in another way, you know, like it's been brought up in the media before that, well, recently I would say last year, where they were saying that very soon there is very much a big possibility that there's going to be a new type of human species. You can already have 3-parent children. You can already choose your baby's eye color, choose, you know, like custom babies, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's been something that they've been working on for a long time. And of course it falls into the biblical reference. So that would be a big hot topic for Rambo. That would be like Rambo versus the Illuminati. You know, like I would want to see that.
Does they exist? Does the Illuminati exist, or is it just a lot of hearsay?
Exactly. But it's a pretty good take. You know, like I'm like maybe 40 pages in, and wow, I had to stop because I had to go back and finish the other review. But yeah, I can't wait to jump back on that. Like, I can't wait.
Because Rambo's character's supposed to die in the next film.
Yeah, they've been bringing that up a lot. A lot of interviews, Sly said that, you know, it's time to go.
They said that he was supposed to kill Rocky 5, he never did. So he made Rocky Balboa.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the way Rambo should have ended was in number 4. They shouldn't make another one. They should leave it as it is. But he wants to kill him off, which is going to be a bit sad, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, when I was talking to Matthew Marsden, schoolboy from Rambo 4, he was saying that he was supposed to take over in Rambo 4. He was going to be the next Rambo. And there's a lot of clues in Rambo 4 that point to Schoolboy taking over. Like the knife, Schoolboy's knife. I would think the watch, because I'm pretty sure that watch he's got on is the watch from Rambo 3. That's just my take on it, but I'm pretty sure. Also, if you watch the documentary for Rambo 4, they say that at the end, you know, like the 50 caliber gun, Sly was originally supposed to pick that up and run around. So it was supposed to be like the rescue scene from when Rambo rescues the POWs when he's running around shooting everybody. It was supposed to be like that. And they said he could hold it, but when he would fire it, it would throw him back, you know? Yeah.
That would have been good instead of standing there going out go round like number 2.
Yeah.
That would be wicked.
Yeah, because that gun's bigger than he is.
Because he said he gave everything he could in that film, and now he's like completely like shattered off that film. But if he gave everything he did in Rambo 4, why is he making Expendables? I think he's doing better on the Expendables.
I think, well, when I was talking to David Morrell, he brought something up. He said that it's not a certain thing, it's not a fact, but he gets the idea that because Sly's gotten so injured over the years, that by having extra Expendables, extra action stars, he doesn't have to do a lot of the stunts. He doesn't have to do a lot of the action. Yeah, because Rambo is the lone male. You know, it's like all about him doing the action. You know.
Well, he's the main star, so he's got to do the action, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So.
And in the Expendables 3, you can see the plate. Like you can under his skin, you know, you can see that bump where they installed that plate into his spine.
Yeah, no, because my mate Stone Cold broke his neck. I mean, he's supposed to be a tough guy, 64, 65.
Yeah.
He got beaten up by a 46-year-old.
Yeah.
They should bring Stone Cold Steve Austin back, because I know they had Jason Stratham had a fight with him, like beat him up and all that, and then they kicked him in the fire.
Oh yeah, Randy Couture.
Yeah, Randy Couture.
Yeah.
Kicked him in the fire, but he was like like that. But we don't know if he died.
Exactly. That would be amazing.
He could have got really, really burnt.
Yeah.
Like James Bond baddie.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be awesome.
That would have been good.
And bring back Van Damme as well.
We don't know if Van Damme died, because after the fight with Stallone, he carried a bag out with all blood, so presumably like cut his head off and put it in a bag.
Yeah.
Whether or not he did, not too sure.
Because I remember Van Damme was saying in a lot of interviews that he wanted to play the twin of the bad guy, and he wanted to be a good guy now, and
Double impact.
Yeah.